It's the only thing I worry about is just the normal experience that 16, 17, 18-year-old kids have. Just a normal life. You know, going to movies. I mean, I love school. I mean, I was a pretty good student. No, I love school. I love going. All my friends were at school. And there's a thing that being an athlete, you had to be at school to be able to participate. So I don't think this helps him become a better basketball player or a better young man. Like, I don't know how long he's going to play basketball. I really don't. He could have a great career in the NBA, but he's going to be a human being. And the skills that you learn interacting in high school with different teachers, different coaches, it helps you grow. Like, sports helps develop people. And I don't think taking him out of high school, given the climate, all right? He was responsible for hiring the high school coach. He wasn't happy the way the high school coach was doing things, so last year he had the guy fired. Now, so I guess whoever else they hired, he's not seeing eye to eye with them. So now I'm just going to remove my son from the whole process, and there's no basketball for him to play in the fall, okay? Because all kids are playing high school basketball.
Right,
so
there's no AAU circuit. So my son plays small college basketball. I actually played in a tournament this summer against LaMelo's team. Your point about there's no league for him to play in during the school season. There is in the spring, there is in the summer, but during the school season, there's not. Cece, you and I, the very first show we ever did together, I'm talking about back in December when we filled in on Undisputed. There was a LaVar Ball story, and I said, the one person in this I'm worried about is LaMelo, because he's so young. And this can warp his whole entire, his post-puberty growth process. And LaVar, a few weeks ago, put in jeopardy his son's ability to play college basketball by releasing that signature shoe. We don't know what the NCAA is going to do, but we can't expect the NCAA and irrational body on a lot of amateurism stuff to it's absolutely in play. He is going to be ineligible for college basketball. That's on the board. And so I just want to level set for the audience what type of player LaMelo is. LaMelo right now, according to Rivals, which I think is the most reliable ranking site, is the 17th best player in the country in his class. That sounds amazing. Do you know how many guys that weren't top 10 players on the Rivals list were one and done last year? None. You know how many guys that weren't top 10 players 2 years ago are in the NBA right now? None. So, 17th best football player, barring injury, you're probably going to go pro at some level. 17th best basketball player, it usually takes multiple years of college. So now we are talking about this young man potentially 2 years not playing with a high school team. Then what's he going to do? Go overseas? Like go play somewhere else? And it wouldn't be the Brandon Jennings 1 year overseas potentially. I root for this young man. I think he's a good talent, and I don't blame him for the sins of his father. But this is to me the beginning of a sad tale.
As far as stripping him of his teen years, of his childhood, of his any sense of normalcy, I think that has come and gone. I mean, I think I saw him coming out of a Lamborghini. In my lifetime, I will not be coming out of a Lamborghini. I mean, I worry, and I know that this gets lost in it. If basketball doesn't work out, I mean, what else is going to happen? I think basketball is going to work out for LaVar more than it's going to work out for LaMelo. And you're right, he's not old enough to be making his own decisions like this, and he's going to do whatever the dad tells him. And I wonder whether the dad is steering him in the right direction.
One thing we miss is, Lonzo is a unique talent.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got ridiculous size, great court awareness. I mean, he's a tremendous ball handler, leader. Like, his intangibles, forget what his physical size is, which make him special. I mean, that's why he was drafted by the Lakers. This is the thing no one, I think, will mention. I watched Mr. Ball coach this summer, and let me tell you something. He is not a good basketball coach, all right? You said before you thought he was a good dad. Put that on the side. He is not a good basketball coach.
Wow.
I had a brother played in the NBA, played at a high level at Indiana University under Bobby Knight, drafted by the Lakers, coached in high school, coached in college, and was a head coach in the NBA. All right? I know what a good basketball coach teaches. All right? I watched the video. The overall fundamentals that his team lacks, the style for which they play. They don't play any defense. His overall confrontation of players. Just YouTube it. YouTube it. It's easy to see. So that's the part that I would. Now you're taking him out of school, so now you're his coach. And I know that there's better coaches out there. I know this. I developed a son. All right? And I know that I'm pretty special at teaching wide receivers, but I still had other people coach him compared to myself.
There's a difference between training someone and being their coach. Like, LaVar clearly can do some good stuff training his kids, drills, things like that. But that is there's a reason you might hire a personal trainer that is different from your basketball coach, right? Like, he could, his high school coach, LaVar could still be training him in the driveway or at the local gym and still have a high school coach that instills a different set of standards with him. Like, I mean, I'm just echoing your point. I just worry for the kid. I hope it works out.
What happens if he gets to college and things get tough? Because he's already taught the kid, oh, it's okay to quit. Right? It's okay to quit.
Right.
You know, so I wonder when the next time they get resistance, which you do in life, do they quit again? Because Dad already said it's okay.
And then don't forget, his role becomes the trifecta of basketball coach, father, mentor, teacher. If you're going to homeschool the kid, there's a lot of roles that go into one of those.
We didn't even talk about the academic
Well, that's
side.
the education was the other side.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.